Good morning, Mordecars. Today is May 14th. Yesterday's answers to our daily challenge. What are two benefits of Make Their Day? One, it's good for business. Two, serving the customer will give us the satisfaction that comes to those who serve others. It will focus our attention away from our problems onto how we can make a positive difference to others. This is healthy, will feel good, and will unleash even more energy. Challenge for the day. I'd like everyone to focus on what we can do to make someone's day. Then email me what you did. For the rest of May, we'll keep track of who made somebody's, did the best job of making somebody's day. And first prize will get $250, second place $150, and third place $100. So please take the rest of the day and start thinking of things you can do to make somebody else's day. On this day in history, 1804, Lewis and Clark expedition set out from St. Louis. 1904, the Olympic Games were held in the United States for the first time in St. Louis, Missouri. 1998, Frank Sinatra died at the age of 82. Upcoming events. The chili cook-off again will be held on May 16th. Rules: bring your chili in something that will keep warm. We'll set it up in the Toyota conference room by 11 o'clock for judging. Also bring a list of ingredients so people with allergies can check it. The judges will decide on the winners, and the employees can come up at afternoon and sample the chili. They can make their own decision on the judges if they were right. Again, I'm struggling to come up with a recipe. I haven't found mine, and so there's an opportunity for the king to be dethroned. Tip of the day. If we're going to get to 85% service retention and 70% sales retention. Here's a lost opportunity. We had a customer come in this morning that had lost her keys and her spare key didn't work. She came in and told the service advisor she needed a key cut. The service advisor correctly asked her if she had her title with her, which is our policy. She informed him that her title was locked in the car, but she did have her driver's license and she'd buy her car from us. What the service advisor did forget was our policy of just say yes and to use common sense. If he felt that our policy was one that he didn't feel comfortable with overturning and had to tell the customer no, he should then have followed our procedure and got his manager or Trevor involved. And if they weren't available, he could have had the customer pick up the red phone and let me make the decision. Our policy is just say yes, especially when common sense would tell you that our policy of having to show a title when they purchased their car from us and had a driver's license would probably be sufficient proof of ownership. The lady was frustrated with the advisor because she felt he was not making any effort to help. She spent 45 minutes driving here from Chagrin Falls, and she would have to spend another 45 driving home. I know there are procedures that need to be followed, but sometimes we need to step back and put ourselves in the guest's shoes. Thankfully, the customer went to the parts department and Scott took care of her and cut her a new key. If this customer had to drive back to Chagrin Falls without a key, do you think she would ever come back to Motor Cars for sales or service? Before you respond to a customer's request, you need to ask yourself one question. Will my answer make this guest a customer for life? Or will it cause us to lose a customer? If your answer isn't customer for life, you get someone else involved that can make that decision. Collecting hats for Gina's journey. I saw boxes around the dealership this morning, and I guess there's good news and bad news. The good news is I saw boxes around the dealership. The bad news is there were a lot of them empty. We need to fill them up. We need 1,000 hats by the end of May, so please talk to the customers before they come into service. Have them bring a hat and they can get an extra car wash. Tell anybody that you know that they want a free car wash, just bring in a hat. And like I said, we got to get going because the month's half over and we got a lot of hats to collect. Our policy when driving vehicles is not talking on the cell phone when driving, absolutely no texting when driving, and I encourage everyone when you're driving your personal car, do not text. I hope every department is making progress on the spring house cleaning. Remember, the department that does the best job will get lunch on me. So let's tidy things up. Remember, the Motor Cars Blossom Time Run is May 26th, and so if you'd like to entry in it, please get a hold of Trevor. Our all-star of the day. Thanks to Matt Glutz, a Toyota technician, for getting a great review and for being the first technician to get an online review. Matt, one more review and you'll get $50. Thanks for a great job. Here's what the customer had to say about Matt. The service department at Motor Cars Toyota has taken care of my vehicle since 2005. I keep returning to Motor Cars Toyota and even bought my last car there in 2008 due to the excellent service I received from mechanic Matthew Glutz. Mr. Glutz continuously has been honest, professional, polite, hardworking, and highly knowledgeable whenever I've taken my car in for service. I know he'll do a good job, and I've never had to worry about my car. Mr. Glutz cares about his work and his customer and goes out of his way to accommodate his customers. He's the only reason I continue to return and recommend the dealership to my friends and family. Again, great job. Thanks a lot, Matt. And everybody, let's have a great day today. Thank you.